Hi there, it's Brooke, and today we are starting episode 3 of my Christmas Decorate with Me. Behind me is where my upstairs Christmas tree will go, so that's what we're going to focus on first is the upstairs Christmas tree. I'm going to use the same style as I did downstairs. I'll do the tree, the lights, the ribbon. I have the same kind of ribbon, it's just different color. I'm going for a red and black buffalo check, kind of more theme up here with your traditional colors, reds, greens, whites, you know, all the fun Christmas colors up here rather than, you know, the greens that I did in blues and whites downstairs. So the one up here is going to be more Farmhouse Rustic, I would say. And so we're going to start with that first, and then we'll see what else I do. Here is the tree, fresh out of its box and all flat and unfluffed. So that's what I'm going to do first. Finished the lights, beaded garland, the ribbon. I probably could have used one more roll of each of my ribbon, and they do still have it at Target, but I'm just gonna leave it for this year and hopefully I can snag some on clearance this year because I just want to decorate it. I don't want to have to go to the store or anything. And I finished my star and tree topper, so I'm going to show you that and kind of what I did. We're going to put on the extra picks. So there's the tree topper. I just used those velvet balls, the greenery from Hearth and Hand that has the pine cones, and then the like spiky branches, and then those shiny big ones, berry picks. And I did that, and then on the other side I did the same thing minus the velvet balls because you can kind of see the top as you go up the stairs. So I just did both sides, and it's in front of the star, but this one has such a long stand that I thought that was okay. I think it still looks pretty good. I think I'm gonna have to like fluff my greenery here and stuff, but otherwise I'm satisfied. So next is the picks. These are the picks I have to use. These are just the small berries. They're not as shiny as the top ones, but they'll still look good. And then these are big long sticks of greenery, and I just tore them apart last year. And this is one of my favorite kinds of like pine. It's really soft. You just have to be careful when you're doing it that if the top pops off, it'll kind of like unravel itself. But I think I got like 3 of these out of a stick, and these are both just from Hobby Lobby. This is usually over by the other florals where the picks are by the Christmas stuff. There's a little up-close shot of the greenery and the berries. You can't see this perfectly, but it's more just to fill in this really sparse tree that keeps getting worse every year. Might be time to pick up a new one, but we would like how slim this is because it just really fits nicely anywhere. So now it is ornament time. I finally finished the tree. So after I put on all the ornaments and all the picks and everything that I had, I just wasn't satisfied with the way the tree looked. It just looked unbalanced and just really scattered and like crazy. So I went to Target and Hobby Lobby and found some things to ground the tree. So I'm going to show you now what I got to ground my tree and make it feel more balanced. So the first thing I did was add these white like snow picks to the tree just to bring a little bit more color into it, that white that just kind of balances out. And then I also brought in these sparkly green and pine cone picks just to like lighten up the greenery that's in here because it's all very dark, and so I just thought that would lighten it up and give it a pop of sparkle. So I did add a bunch of those around the tree. And then the next thing I did is I went out and bought groups of 3 ornaments. So I bought a package of these 3 bells and I balanced them out on the tree. There's the other one kind of hiding. And then I bought 3 of these white wood reindeers. There's another one, and the other one's over here to balance it out. And then I also picked up 3 of these ball picks. These are in the pick section, the buffalo check ones, and there's the 3rd one. And then the other thing I got in 3s was just 3 of these ornaments from Hobby Lobby, and they all just have the white with the black trees. I thought these were very like boho modern, but I thought it would go good with my farmhouse because they're just black and white. And I put 3 of those on the tree. And then after I did that, where I added that white, so it just drew your eye to the white and like the triangle focal points, it just came together so much better for me. And so now I'm really enjoying it and really liking it. So I'll have to remember that when I do other trees to kind of have, you know, packs of ornaments in sets of 3, and it just makes it feel so much more balanced and put together. And then I did go pick up the galvanized tree skirt or tree collar from Target, and it fits perfect. My tree is a little higher than the skirt because we had to put a different base on this because the first one broke. So I mean, that looks kind of odd because most of them are like right level, but you don't see it unless you're like laying down. So you know, it'll be just us that see it. But I like this one better than the Hobby Lobby one I got because this one matched kind of the shininess of the star better. So that's the tree, and I'm very happy with how it turned out. Just the look we're getting from it, the like rustic buffalo check, you know, and it kind of goes with everything. Very happy. We have moved downstairs to do my mantle. We recently got an electric fireplace. It was an early Christmas present from my mother-in-law, and this is my first time decorating the mantle. So of course, I pre-decorated, go through my thought process with you and kind of how I came to design that I did. First, I'm going to show you what it looks like, and then I'm going to get to decorating. So here's the electric fireplace with the mantle. It's just from Wayfair. That's just a light on right now with logs down there in the flames, and then you can turn it on and there is a heater, but I'm hot already, so I'm just going to turn the lights on. And then this is just a windowless picture frame from Kirkland's, and I haven't decided if I'm going to put a wreath on it like regularly or what. I have something different to put on it now. And then these are our stockings, and they are from, well, when Tiny Prince did stockings, I got us and the boys those, but then they're basically all from Shutterfly. And then Coco and Rex have the new ones from Shutterfly. All this is from Hobby Lobby. Blankets are from Target. And then these are the Magnolia stocking holders I showed in my Target haul. They're just the simple black ones. And yes, I did use a ruler to space these out evenly, so I will not be taking them off the mantle. So there it is, and I'm pretty excited to have a mantle mantle, and it's just going to make it so much more cozy down here to hang out because it does get cool down here. So this will definitely get used. Now I just have you set up on the tripod, and I'm going to go through what my process was on decorating this. So first I started with the garland, and it's just a garland with greenery and pine cones that I got off of Michaels.com. I'm just placing it over where the stockings are. And then the second thing that were kind of my staple piece for this is I got this It's the Most Wonderful Time of Year sign from Hobby Lobby, and I just thought it was perfect with my greens and whites and buffalo check down here. I am just going to prop it up, and you have to have this knot flopped over, otherwise it doesn't lay right. So then I'm going to start with my 2 anchors. So once again, just another tree from Hobby Lobby. I was in my haul. I'll have my whole playlist listed down in the description box if you want to watch any of that. And then this one too. So when I just kind of tucked those ends of the garland in front of these so they don't feel like falling off. So those are my 2 anchors. Then I bought those houses from Target, and those are my other 2 things I wanted to add. And I just put this one here, kind of centered, and then this one a little bit more off-centered. And then I just filled it in as I went along with various trees, my little white snowman, a couple of other houses. So let's just do that. So and then these are just the houses from the Target dollar spot, like the very first ones, but they have tons more this year if you're looking for those. And then I thought it was kind of missing something right here, like in the middle. I have these other 2 trees I got from Target. I'm just gonna stick them back here, kind of as a center-ish point. I do most of my stuff kind of asymmetrical rather than symmetrical. It has to be balanced for me, but it doesn't necessarily have to have one thing in the middle and go out from there. Sometimes I do that, especially up on my sofa table, but sometimes I don't. So that doesn't bother me that it's not like centered in the middle. Absolutely. I can do either or. I'm good with it. So then I just took a few more trees and filling it in. Now I have my 3 snowmen I'm just gonna put up. And then I wanted to add in some buffalo checks. So I have one of those Walmart trees that I got this year, and this is the smaller size. And I just added that right over here. And then I thought since I added some black to this side, I needed to anchor it with some black over there. So I just took my little Hobby Lobby black cupcake stand they have at Halloween and one of the dollar spot trees and set that over here to anchor it. And then when I stood back and looked at it, I just thought it needed a little bit more pine cones. You can get these anywhere. I got mine in nature when I was camping. My grandpa helped me pick some out because he's like, why are you collecting pine cones? I go, for my decor. So I came back over to his camper and he had a whole little pile there for me. So of course I had to take them home, and you will see them throughout my decor this Christmas. So I'm going to put one over here at the end. I'm kind of in the middle over there, and then another one over here at the end. I'm going to take a step back and look at it. Make sure I got everything kind of where I had it. And I like the garland, but it's not super wiry. And it got a little weirdly kinked in the box, so I've been kind of trying to futz with that, but it's like plastic. It doesn't move very well, but I really like the look of it, the simplicity of it and everything. So I'm definitely happy with this, but of course I need something on my window pane. So if you watched my video last year, you saw me use the jingle bells on my chandelier upstairs. I just thought these added so much up here and helped out with that asymmetrical look I'm going for. And those were picked up at a local shop here in town. And that's kind of how I got the idea for my word board upstairs. Those were just a bucket of like the Wonder Shop or Threshold or sugar paper bells they have at Target that I used on my word board. For that one, I got the idea from this one. And so there's my mantle. And so now I will give you the up close view. You can check out all the little details. I'm so happy with how this turned out. It went so well. This was the vision I had, and I did mess around with the trees like tons and pulled different things here and there, but this is the vision I have. I have a lot of like villages, tree farms in my house this year, so that's kind of the theme, I guess. I'm really happy with how the whole basement turned out, and you will get to see that in the home tour. Everything else I decorated. This will be the last decorate with me. I'm done decorating with everything. In this video, you will have seen the upstairs tree, my word board, and the mantle downstairs, which I was so excited to decorate and have that new addition to our basement. It's just going to make it so much better. And I have decorated the rest of the house. I have some cheer tray videos coming up that you'll see those, and then will be the home tour. So those should be coming, and I hope you've enjoyed my decorating with me throughout my house and just my different styles that I did upstairs and downstairs. So I hope you enjoyed it. Hit that like button, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.